Lighting a fire in the roof or lighting a fire in the basement. That's one of the biggest things that coaches can do in hockey to motivate you and get you back on your game plan. That's exactly what the Edmonton Oilers did when they called up Colin Delia this past week and pressing Olivier Rodriguez for the Edmonton Oilers. It really woke up Stuart Skinner. There's no question about that because his play has been not very good. And I got to tell you, the fastest way to get somebody back on their game plan and committed back to what they're supposed to be doing, and never mind all the distractions such as the noise, the fans, the negative press, things like that, is to light a fire in the basement. And that's what they did. And what I mean by that is when you bring up some good, fresh, young talent that are hungry, that have game experience in the National Hockey League, it tends to put that pressure back on, and it starts to really get you to have that narrow focus in on some of the most important things you need to do. That happens at all levels of hockey, but in the National Hockey League, you got to be very careful because once that little crack in that window opens or that crack in that door opens and someone steps in, they can have another situation like an Andrew Hammond that steps in for 21 undefeated situations, and takes the team all the way to, deep into the playoffs. Now, it's going to be really interesting to see Stuart Skinner because he's got a little bit of a break right now. I was really happy to see him get a shutout the other day. That is really good for Canadian hockey and obviously for the Edmonton Oilers because they can't continue to be on track to outscore their problems. Because if they do that, it's going to be ugly. The biggest thing that happens in the National Hockey League, and I'm going to use Connor Hellebuyck as an example with Winnipeg, he has been really, really, really bad in these playoffs. But it was even better to see him walk out with a shutout, and it's going to be great to see him tonight playing. The bottom line is that the same thing happens to him. He's a phenomenal goaltender, like absolutely incredible. I'm not taking anything away from him, but with that success comes lots of video evidence, and that's what every team is using when they step into those playoffs. Is they're going to use video evidence to identify some of the strengths and opportunities for improvement that they're going to need to become incredibly, incredibly effective. So watch for that, and I wish Connor Hellebuyck the best of luck, and I know he's going to really shine tonight because he's going to shake that off for sure. So that's a great message for all of you guys. Take care, and welcome to the Invisible Advantage.